Hello guys, today's video is about the Dagger darts and CarnEvil build. Holy shit guys, it's a fun one. It's crazy. Okay, so basically what this build is is when you have fetches around you and you cast Poison Dart, they cast it with you and does incredible amounts of damage. It's very fun build to play. It's very good. And of course guys, the new item as well, the Dagger darts, a new ceremonial knife came in the last patch. And basically it makes all the darts pierce. Yes, your and your pet's darts will pierce for enemies and cause excessive amounts of damage. It's very fun. Before we get into gear though, let's go through the build itself. So of course, Poison Dart, really two choices really. So either Splinters or Snake to the Face. You could be a stun bot for your group if you want to. You can just stun bosses and things. Really cool. Just go like that. And you throw that little, that little stun snake there, which is pretty cool. It's pretty cool. But for this video, we're just going to use Splinters for this one. Okay, so I was using Summon Zombie Dogs Leeching Beasts. Basically, these are your blockers. So you cast your little fellas here, and you got 4 little blockers. They will also heal you as well. They will also give you 100% of your life on hit on every attack. So basically, the idea is these dogs rush forward because they move faster than fetches as well. They will rush forward for quicker, and they start blocking, and you just start. So you basically, as soon as you see an enemy, you just start DPSing. Those dogs will rush forward and start blocking and tanking for you. Very easy. Fetish Army, Legion of Daggers, gives us 8 dagger wielding fetishes, but most importantly gives us 8 permanent pets as well. So basically we've got 8 extra fetishes here shooting darts. It's just crazy. It's very good. So always use Legion of Daggers. For decay here we're using Piranha just to suck up all the mobs in one type. So you just go boom and you just start DPSing. And it will suck up. It bunches them up nice and tight. And your darts will just rip them to pieces. Great. Spirit Water Joint, as usual, for the CC breaker and 3 seconds of movement speed. Slam Dance for elites, basically 30% increased damage and attack speed's fantastic, especially with using a build like this, because attack speed is key to everything in this build. We're using Fetish Sacrifice as well. Basically, as we're DPSing, we've got a 10% chance to summon another little fella, so it's possible to have 23 darts going off at the same time. 23 pets, 23 darts going at the same time. It's absolutely incredible to behold. It's so much damage as well. It's crazy. We're using Fierce Laws. That gives us one additional dog and more importantly 30% movement speed. You don't have to take this guys, but I really like this one because I like to have the additional dog and 30% movement speed just makes for fast farming. I mean, we can move around extremely quickly like this. You know, it's very nice. I like using Fierce Law. But yeah, you can change it to zombie hand if you want. You can keep the extra dog and extra 20% extra bloody, extra hit points there if you want to. You can use bad medicine, so as your DPS you can debuff everything by 20%. You know, it's up to you, man, but I prefer the movement speed. That's just me. Okay, as usual, we're using Grave Injustice. Every time we kill a monster, we get 1% cooldown and 1 second off cooldown, sorry, for all the skills, and 1% life and mana as well. And it's up to 20 yards, which is quite cool. So if you're stacking pickup radius as well, you can bring this up pretty high. And of course, last but not least is Pierce the Veil for the extra 20% damage increase. Doesn't matter about that mana cost because we don't use mana in the build, which is great. Right, let's go to gear then. So first and foremost, you need the CarnEvil Legendary Witch Doctor Helm. You need this, man. Go for Int Vit Crit, and of course Socket, put a Life Gem in there, and makes it so we shoot poison darts. Excellent. Then you want Dagger Darts Ceremonial Knife. This is the new one that came in the last patch. This one rolled virtually perfect. It's unbelievably good. Look at this bloody beast. 10% damage, 747, 750, perfect attack speed. I'm never going to find one better than this. Even the secondary is really good. But yeah, if you get a Dagger Darts, you want it to look like this. It's absolutely amazing. Really good. I was very fortunate to get it. Okay, so yes guys, we're actually using Zuni. Yes, Zuni's actually using this build. I know it sounds crazy, but yes, Zuni's back. So on the boots you want Int Vit, preferably armor actually. I've actually got an all-res pair here at the moment, so I need to change those. Basically, just make sure Int Vit armor, and of course movement speed. On the Mojo, we're using the String of Skulls, Int Vit, crit, and fetch armor damage. Make sure you got your fetch armor damage in this build, guys, as well. On the chest plate, Int Vit, fetch armor damage again. And shoulders is all kills. Int Vit armor, fetch army, and the bracer, of course, is all kills again with poison. Make sure you have poison. Int Vit crit, and that activates the 3-part bonus because we're using the Royal Ring of Grandeur, which is you get from the caches in Act 1, the bounty caches. Okay, so yeah, so basically that's the 4-part set here. So Fetish Army never dies, and of course we get the extra elite damage and reduction here from all because of Royal Ring of Grandeur. For Grandeur, guys, you want one with preferably capped attack speed and very high CHD, and of course a socket. And the first gem I'm using is the Gogok of Swiftness. 71% chance on hit to gain Swiftness. I haven't got this level gem quite leveled up properly yet, but even though it's the basic level here, it's fine. You know, at the level 25 we gain 1% cooldown reduction per stack of Swiftness as well, which would be great for once we can level this gem up a little bit. You know, the Promenade and all this sort of stuff will be cooled down a little bit quicker as well. But to be honest, it's fine as it is. So yeah, basically, so we get a lot of extra attack speed out of this, out of the Goggle Swiftness, which procs even more fetches. And remember, your pets cast a dart when you do as well. So having this is a must, in my opinion. Okay, for the other ring, I'm using Unity, or you can use a Stone of Jordan with Poison and a socket, high intel, CC, elite damage, and the gem we're using in this one is the Pain Enhance. I got this quite high to 39 now. Critical hits cause the enemy to bleed for 2,370 weapon damage as physical over 3 seconds. So basically, as all the pets are critting with these darts, right, because it pierces through there, causes enormous amounts of bleeding damage. And also, if you're within 20 yards of the enemy, you get even more attack speed as well. So if you're quite close, within 20 yards is about up to about here or so, about up to here. About there, you gain even more attack speed, which will generate even more fetches and more DPS because of your darts. So yeah, it makes this a no-brainer for me. For the amulet, I'm just using a standard poison amulet with CHD, intel, and of course a socket. And this one's just a glass of life. And I'm using the Enforcer gem, so all the pets increase their damage by 27%, so the darts will hit even harder. And the pets are more tanky as well, so 25% damage at level 25. Excellent. Okay, so I'm still using Task and Theos, mainly because they're trifecta and they've got some attack speed on there, and increasing the attack speed of your pets. That secondary, though, does not work with the darts. That does not work with the darts whatsoever. The reason why I kept these gloves in is because sometimes your fetches do go into melee range. I didn't want them to be attacking slow if they did, so I opted to keep these into my suit. And, of course, Witchiner. You want a Witchiner as well, because it's all about the attack speed in this build. Int Vit, attack speed, CHD. No-brainer. And, of course, the pants are Swampland Raiders. Int Vit, poison damage, like secondary kill if you can, and of course double sockets as well. Lovely, and that's all the gear. Lovely. So let's go show you this in action, guys. This build at the moment can get up to in greater rifting terms, about level 30, 34 maybe. If you really push it, it does need a bit of love, but it's still very, very good. If you're doing T6 rift, it's very, very good. So yeah, it's easy, man. It's pretty much that you just suck up the mobs and you just nuke them down, and that's with DPS in now. You can see the Goggle for Swiftness stacking up, and it's making our attack speed go through the roof like 2.23 already. It's nuts. Just suck them up. And you just want to stagger step, basically. You just want to stagger step. And you can see the dogs rushing forward now to block everything for us. You can just see the damage. It just rips through the mobs. It's absolutely crazy. We canned up to 23 pets. Lovely. You can just see it just rip through pretty much everything. Just suck them up. We've got our dogs blocking for us. Absolutely crazy. Absolutely nuts. It does so much damage. It's got really good range on this as well. Look how much range it's got. Look. Yeah, we've got quite a few. Got 14 pets up at the moment. This is crazy. Right, let's quick talk about Paragon points. So I've obviously got intel and movement speed. Cap the movement speed out. In offense, you want to start off with attack speed first. It's all about attack speed in this build, guys. You must go attack speed first. Then CHD, then CC, then cooldown reduction. In defense, start off with armor, life percent, and then all resistance, then life regen. In utility, start off, of course, with life on hit because you want to keep yourself alive. Then area damage. Then the last two is up to you. It doesn't really matter about recourse cross reduction because we don't really need it. So just do gold finds or something. So that's Paragon points. Let's quick look at stats. So obviously we're stacking poison. You want a very high attack speed. 192 is pretty fast. That's pretty fast just with base. Okay, CC is 48, 453 CHD. Got the area damage there as well. Poison damage is very important. So we're on 55%, not quite on cap. But we're almost there, you know what I mean? I'm missing 5%. That should be 60, but almost there, almost there. And yeah, there you go, man. 1400 all rares. Well, a bit more high than 1400 all rares. Quite nice. And yeah, it just works, guys. It's a very, very fun build. It's more, it is good as a solo build, but it is more better in a group build when you've got your friends up front, or your barbs and all that sort of stuff tanking. You're just in the back lines, just completely supporting with this crazy damage. It is very, very fun. It's different as well. I mean, it's a different build to play. But with the Dagger darts, that piercing damage is just incredible. It really is good. It's just like a giant mortar, almost in a way, you know what I mean? It's very, very fun. Oh, and there's some more there. Just gunning these guys down. But you can see that. You can just see them. Look, they're shooting from miles away as well. Look. Oh, let's pop over here quickly. Look, another load here. Fire! And they just get absolutely mowed down. Absolutely mowed the hell down. You can see those dogs rushing forward, blocking for us, so we can do our thing. do our thing. Nice, there you go, boom, boom, boom. You just need a little bit of repositioning, so sometimes you need to let your pets move a bit. Let them move, because naturally they will obviously want to go into melee all the time. Maybe one day Blizzard will release some sort of formation tool or something. That'd be pretty cool. You can just see it just mow through it. Now we're just mowing through this. There's darts everywhere as well. Also, guys, there's some little tricks you can do with this as well. So obviously, wherever you aim, your pet's going to attack you. So if you aim there, what you can do, say there's loads of monsters here, you can aim about here and make them spray out. Look, you can make them spray out like that. See that little fan motion going on there? So you can do different little tactics and things like that. You can maybe make it spray like that. We can make it a really tight DPS into one spot. It's very, very cool. It's a nice build, man. It is fun to play. Especially in groups. In groups, it's brilliant. It is really nice. You sit in the back lines just supporting your the troops up front, man. Boom. But once you keep DPSing all the time and you get up to 23 frames, that's when the real fun starts beginning, and you just absolutely cut everything into the floor. Now, the reason I kept tasks is I'm just letting my pets DPS now, because naturally they will just DPS naturally. You know, you can see them just meleeing. That's why I left taskers in, because if they do go into melee, they're still not, you know, they're not like little wimps or something like that. It works well. So let's quickly go into my spot here with elites. Quickly show elite in action like we always do. Put over here quickly. Always a guaranteed spawn. Make sure you don't get crushed by those dudes who always jump down on your head. There you go, we've got an elite pack now. So I'm just going to resummon my army here. And you can just see him get absolutely wrecked. Look. It's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. It just gets absolutely wrecked. So imagine doing that once you've got your full 23 pets up. It's absolutely incredible. It is so good. It really is good. And you can just see it just move. The fetches are quite far behind me right now. And you can just look at that. Bam! Wrecked. Oh, I've got another elite pack here. No slab dance this time, but we'll try it without no slab dance. And they're dead. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. With the dagger darts, once you've got a really good one like this, it is really, really good. It is really, really good. Let's just zoom over here and kill this fella over here. Right, dude. Get wrecked! Oh, the DPS trick. Oh my god, it's getting wrecked! Get wrecked, son. It's just so much damage. We're up to almost cap fellas now. So maybe you could just like boom, boom. Look at that spread as well. That spread is just crazy. Oh, we just done a bounty there. Lovely. It's just incredible. Like, look at this damage. Look, bzzz, dead. Absolutely crazy. I'll probably play this on my stream today. Actually, probably play this on the stream today. I think it is fun. But look at that damage, though. It's just disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. This, I ain't gonna lie to you guys, this build ain't the best for greater rifting, but as a support build, it's very, very good. You know, we're doing T6 with ease at the moment. You know, we're doing this very, very easily. But it's not going to be the best, highest, great rifting build. I ain't gonna lie to you, but it is very, very fun. It is very, very fun to play, and it's a very, very good support build. You get up to probably about 30, probably 34, 35 with this one. My current highest I've got to at the moment is using my physical build, which I'll be uploading fairly soon. And it got me up to 37. Up to 37. It was pretty cool. Where are we now? I was 159. I've probably been knocked off a lot more now. Where am I? There I am. I'm 216 in the EU at the moment. That's not too bad. I was 159 at one point when I first did it. So obviously people are catching up with their pet builds now. You see loads of people using their pet builds. I'm still 216. I use my physical build, which I will feature on here very, very soon. And there you go, guys. Dagger darts with CarnEvil, guys. What do you think, man? It's great fun to play, especially in groups. And yeah, guys, just as usual, please comment below and please like and subscribe. And I'll see you guys very soon. Cheers, guys. See you soon. Bye bye. Bye bye. CarnEvil! Lovely.